Hey guys, welcome back to the Bay Area Sports Addiction. I'm Alex, and today we're talking about the Golden State Warriors. Specifically, last night's 23-point comeback against the Portland Trailblazers. Um, that was a gritty win by the Warriors. You know, they ended up winning by 18, 123 to 105. We're down 63 to 40 in the second quarter. Ended that second quarter on an 8-2 run that just really, I think, sparked that second half comeback. Um, you know, Kerr probably really dug into the into the team at halftime. Made some really key adjustments. I think one of those adjustments was moving to a box and one defense against Damian Lillard specifically, where one person at times it was Dante DiVincenzo just was shadowing Damian Lillard wherever he was on the floor, and then the other four defenders played in a box style zone uh, around the key area. Um, this is a little bit of a throwback to what Nick Nurse and the Toronto Raptors cooked up against Steph back in the 2019 finals against the Raptors. And Steph had to face that for 6 games, and we all know how that turned out not too well. Um, Another adjustment that Kerr ended up making, and probably some of the veterans on the team, looks like Draymond was probably vocal about it, was getting into the paint and attacking their lack of bigs. Honestly, Yusuf Nurkic was out tonight, or last night rather, and in that first half we were playing 5 out, and somehow we kept getting switches onto Damian Lillard was guarding. He was guarding Draymond, or he was guarding Kuminga in the post, and we tried to throw it in there, and they're double teaming, and the Warriors weren't making the best decisions when those double teams came. We made adjustments in the second half and ended up just sticking with the 5 out concept on offense and getting straight line drivers. Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson were getting into the paint and either getting layups or they're getting fouled and going to the free throw line, which I'm glad that the Warriors started doing. I keep telling them we got to get into the paint, attack guys with foul trouble. Dame had 4 fouls. Klay Thompson's isoing Damian Lillard on the other side of the floor, and then getting basically an uncontested jump shot because Dame's not going to risk getting a 5th foul in the third quarter. I really liked Jordan Poole in this game. I've been saying in the past, Jordan Poole is at his best when he's confident and when he's attacking the paint. He's our best straight line driver. He's lightning fast with the ball in his hands, and he gets a little indecisive and will just start pulling contested threes that don't end up going in. Kind of what happened in the first half, although a lot of people were pulling contested threes that weren't going in. But I really like what I was seeing out of Jordan Poole. If he can keep that up, the Warriors are going to be in great shape. This win puts the Warriors at 32-30, and 5th in the Western Conference after the Mavericks and the Clippers both lost last night. The Warriors have the same winning percentage as the Clippers with 2 games in hand, which is partially why we're ahead of them in the standings. What I have been looking at with the Warriors' schedule moving forward is the next 4 games are all against teams that are below us in the standings. Our game tomorrow, actually, Friday, March 2nd, is against those same Clippers. So looking for another head-to-head matchup. I think if the Warriors are able to play like they did in that second half today, or last night rather, I think they're going to be fine. But personally, I think we need to win at least 3 of the next 4. I believe if we play like second half yesterday, we will be able to win all 4 of those games. They're against the Clippers, Pelicans, Lakers, and Thunder. But after that, the Warriors get into a little bit of a tough spot in their schedule. They play the Grizzlies, who are second in the West, but the Warriors beat them on Christmas, shorthanded as well. And then the Bucks and the Suns, when KD is supposed to make his return actually tonight. And then we'll play the Grizzlies later on in the month as well, the Mavericks, 76ers, and so on. I think we're just gonna if we are able to keep playing like we did in that second half, continue to make adjustments on the fly if they're figuring something that we're doing out. Kerr is able to make those adjustments in the locker room. The veterans are able to, let everyone know, get everyone organized. I think that the Warriors are going to be fine because after that first half of last night's game against the Trailblazers, I was not I was not feeling it. It just felt like every other Warriors game that's happened this season where they've just come out flat, played awful offense and awful defense. They're giving up wide open threes and jacking up contested threes. So I'm glad that they were able to turn it around in that second half. And then, moving on, Steph Curry was reevaluated today. And we received some information from the Warriors. They said he was making good progress. He was able to scrimmage and trying to get back into full practice. He was practicing with the Santa Cruz Warriors, the Warriors G League affiliate. And they didn't end up giving us a timetable for his return, which is a little, I don't want to say concerning, but if he was coming back this week, they probably would have said he's coming back this week. But we will see. We'll see what ends up happening with Steph. We still have Andrew Wiggins still out for personal reasons. Not really gonna speculate or anything. Gary Payton with the abdominal issue still out. But if the Warriors are able to continue and play like they did in the second half last night, I think it's full steam ahead. Good signs. Looking forward and I think the Warriors are going to be able to go on a run here after the All-Star break and keep it going into the playoffs, and hopefully we can see some magic again. But the Warriors have reinforcements on the way. I think if we're able to do what we played like last night in the second half, going to be just fine. All right, guys. Thanks for watching the Bay Area Sports Addiction. We will see you next time.